everyone. I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
And we just want to check in with you and see how everybody's doing this morning. We've took about a week off of making videos. We tried to enjoy our 4th of July and we tried to enjoy the week after it. We did not go on a vacation, but we did do some little day trips around close to where we live.
It's posing for you.
Yeah. And basically just relaxed and enjoyed ourselves. We did spend a little time out in the garden trying to keep it harvested and stuff like that, but we didn't do any cooking videos. But Marie, she's been dealing with some sinus problems, but I think she's starting to get a little bit better now, and she does have a video that she's planning on doing real soon. You want to tell them about it, Marie?
It's just a fast and easy budget-friendly recipe, and it's a real quick recipe for a fast pie crust. And it's also, I say it's healthy because I'm going to be using the sweet potato. And so that justifies my sweet.
Okay, so we're going to have a sweet potato pie with a homemade crust that fast and easy you can make with the ingredients you got right here at the house.
Right.
Okay, so that sounds good. And we're also, I'm going to be doing a video of country fried steak. And we did cook that one day last week. One of our friends, he mentioned it and got me to wanting some because we used to cook it all the time. And it's been a while since we had any, but we cooked some last week. I'll show you a little picture of it here. And
it was really good too.
It was good.
It
so
was tender.
I said, let's do a video and see how it turns out. So that's the plan for that. And I'm sure we'll have some other videos we'll be doing during the week. Before we go, I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you just a little bit of my garden. The heat has really about starting to burn up my tomatoes, but we've been harvesting a lot of tomatoes. And we only got one spaghetti squash. That's it, laying right here beside us. And so we'll be cooking that one pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I like how that turned out. There's still 2 more that's starting to grow out there, and they may have time to grow and harvest them, but for right now we just got the one. But we've been getting tons of tomatoes, a lot of cucumbers. We got a pretty good bit of squash, not a whole lot. Yeah. Our okra is not quite ready. It's getting close. I went out there and looked at it, and we've got some okra that's about 2 inches long. So maybe today, this evening, or tomorrow, I'll go ahead and cut some okra. And of course that means we'll be having some fried green okra as soon as I get that cut. But let me take you outside here and show you what our garden looks like. Our gladiolas have already bloomed and died, but this one was a little small one that came up late, and it has just bloomed yesterday, I believe it was, but it's got real pretty yellow blooms to it. So we're enjoying seeing these flowers from inside the house. And our sunflowers were real pretty, but they've already went past the stage of being pretty, and they're going to seed now, so won't be long I'll be harvesting the seeds off the sunflowers. And these are our little cherry tomatoes. This is Juliet cherry tomatoes, and we have been harvesting them like crazy, and they're still putting a lot of tomatoes on. These tomatoes over here are just regular cherry tomatoes, and we didn't get as many this year as we got last year, but they're looking good. But overall, the heat has just really been taking a toll on my tomato plants. They're looking pretty, they look bad, but they're still making some real nice tomatoes. Let me take you over here. Now we got this tomato plant here. I set these out just a couple of weeks ago, and I see a bloom here, so these won't be too long before they'll start producing some tomatoes. Let me turn around here and show you our cucumbers. And we've been harvesting a lot of cucumbers, but the plants are starting to turn yellow, so they probably won't be producing too many more. And I've got to get out here today and do some harvesting. There's a cucumber there. There's a zucchini that got a little bit too big. I have got to get that one today. Our squash, we're still getting some squash, but not as many. We didn't get as many this year as we got last year. And on my spaghetti squash, I've already harvested we only got one spaghetti squash off of this plant, and I've already harvested it. But there's another one out here at the very end that's just got started. I don't know if we'll be able to, I don't know if it'll ever make it to get big enough to harvest or not, but we'll keep a watch on it. These are my Better Boy tomatoes, and they're looking real good. My bell pepper plants, I got them out late, so I haven't got any bell peppers yet, but maybe we'll get some of them soon. And the banana peppers have really started getting big. I guess all this rain we've had recently has helped the banana peppers quite a bit. Let me look at the okra over here. Grass is about to take over, but we are getting some okra that's in there. So probably those are some small okras. Probably today or tomorrow I'm going to cut some of that okra off and get enough to have a little batch of fried okra. Here's a pretty tomato there hanging, and we got quite a few green ones still hanging, so we're going to still have a lot more tomatoes. That one's a little bit too ripe. I need to get that off right now. And here's the cayenne peppers. I've already been harvesting a bunch of the green cayenne peppers, but some of them are starting to turn red now. So we'll let a few of them turn red. And this is the corn that I planted with no-till, and it is still growing. Probably not as fast as I would like for it to be growing. I think it's been in the ground about 6 weeks right now, so maybe too early, but we'll keep an eye on it and see how it does. I think it's going to be toward the end of August before we actually get corn off of this plant, so it's still too early for it. And this sunflower here is starting to look bad now, but that was the prettiest sunflower we had, was that one right up there. And then, like I said, we'll be making some more videos this week on cooking, and so we look forward to getting back to work. We enjoyed our week off and hope everybody else had a good week off also. So y'all have a great week, and we'll see you on our next video.
And do what you love and love what you do. And bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.